TV. This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of My River District. I'm your host, Viveca we changed that, River District Coordinator. And this is a show all about Owen Sound, its businesses, and why locals love it here. Today I'm sitting down with Amy McKinnon and James McGregor, both representing the Brightshores Ball Hockey Celebration. And
That's
celebration is not a typo.
Correct.
Which I thought at the beginning and made myself look really ridiculous.
That's right. Celly is the way that the slang in hockey for scoring goals.
Yeah, I've played hockey about 3 times. Ever. But I am so excited about this event coming up. You are with you're the CEO of the Brightshores Health System Owen Sound Foundation.
Correct. Yep. The foundation, the fundraising part of the hospital.
And James McGregor is a representative of minor hockey, but in addition, you're on the planning committee.
That's right. Yep.
Excellent. And you dabble in real estate.
A little bit, yes.
Many talents. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I've got to speak a couple of times with Chris, one of the organizers, and he brought this up and I was like, we have to do this on Main Street. And he's like, I don't know if we can do that. I'm like, we're doing it. So it's been a large growing opportunity for all of us. But on May 4th, we are going to have, how many rinks are we looking at? Approximately
7?
6, 7, yeah. The downtown core.
Yeah.
Right on Main Street.
Right on 2nd Avenue East, which is going to be epic.
And real rinks with boards. So
Yeah.
we're not talking about, the ball hockey, road hockey that we played when we were kids, yelling car to get off the streets. Like, this is like road hockey.
Yeah, with
ball
real
hockey.
refs.
Real refs, real boards, and they're actually half-size NHL rinks. So
That's wild.
If you think of that, it's 40 by 100, these rinks. So very unique, kind of gives it that feel of
Like a professional
thing.
thing.
Like a professional thing, yeah.
Yeah. Although, wait, road hockey is not a professional sport, right?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
It's not even in the Olympics.
I don't want to watch the Olympics either. So tell me a little bit about the event day, what that's going to look like.
Do you want me to take that?
Sure, yeah.
So I think the event day itself, so as we've talked about, the Main Street will be closed down. There will be rinks from, I think, the 800 block over to the 1000 block, so 8th Street to 10th Street. And through that, there's age groups U9 to U15 for youth.
Okay.
And then we will also have some adult leagues. That's our goal, to grow that big in terms of number of teams and participants. And yeah, from early morning till the evening, drop of the ball, and teams are guaranteed 3 spots, and then it moves to a playoff format where you go then for the championship of the celebration day.
So the championship will be kind of at the end of the night, the big party, the big show.
Yeah, and all age divisions categories will have a championship game.
Cool. So the top 2 of every division then will come and play. And you're not just looking for kids.
No, we'd love adults, anyone interested in putting a team in. There will be fun divisions for adults, co-ed divisions, competitive women's division, competitive men's division. As long as we have the teams and the people that sign up, we will try to run a program for it.
That's awesome. And you don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be any sort of serious hockey player or anything like that. You can get together with a group of buddies.
Yeah, I think if you ever picked up a stick, whether it be in gym, class, in like at home with your dad, your mom, with your grandparents, if you've picked up a stick, come out, put a team together and have a day of laughter. I think that's the celebration that's a part of it. For me, that's what hockey does for people. It brings people together as a team. It brings our community together. And so just come have fun.
Yeah, I remember.
Come and laugh.
It was after the Santa Claus parade. We had our own kind of hockey fest in celebration and remembrance of Hockey Day that we had. And these kids, it was just younger kids that were playing, but they were laughing. They were having such a great time playing on the road of Main Street.
Exactly.
You don't get that opportunity very often, right?
No, my son and a couple of his teammates from our junior attack team played in it and had a blast.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun for everybody. So I can't even imagine making it bigger, more robust, more intense, that kind of stuff. It's just going to be such a core memory for so many people.
Yeah, and hopefully we're able to carry that on each year and maybe get a little bit bigger and kind of grow to that. I think the specialty and the uniqueness of Hockey Day in Canada in our community really helped spark what hockey means in our area. So hopefully this ball hockey celebration will create a new atmosphere of that. But it's more about the participants and them having fun and them being a part of the day together. But I think it's going to be a huge benefit to our river district. There's going to be that much foot traffic down there. We certainly, as organizing committee, are encouraging people to think local for food, beverages. I don't know, a lot of shopping will be going on while they're intensely playing, but certainly
parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles,
bring them
guardians,
down.
They might not want to watch full through 3 games.
Right.
Go into Fulfords or check out Bear Birch. Why not?
Exactly. Come check out the downtown, and I think they'll see the energy that we could potentially create for our downtown core.
Yeah, and I am creating for Chris to distribute to all the teams prior, what to do while you're here. So there'll be some stuff going on at the library and the Tom, and then there'll be shops offering sales or staying open earlier and later and that kind of stuff. Various things that you can bring a kid to where they'd be a little bit more engaged and stuff like that for the day.
Awesome.
Where they might lose the attention span to watch, dad play all day.
Hopefully dad's playing and the kids are playing.
Sure. I was picturing a 5-year-old who might not be able to play. Can they play? 5-year-old can't play.
Well, that would be tough. A U9 division that would be pretty young.
Really big 5-year-old.
Yeah, maybe.
So nobody can tell.
Well-developed 5-year-old.
That's right. That's right. We feed them quite well here in Grey Bruce.
Yeah.
So how do you sign up? What are the teams comprised of? Yeah.
The teams are comprised of 7 people.
Yep.
And it's $500 a team, which is reasonable for, like James said, 3 games on these half regulation size rinks, which are going to be great. You go to brightshoresfoundation.ca, that's our website, and you'll see the celebration link right there in the front.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys are doing a lot of promotion about it, on social media and stuff like that. I know through River District, so at River District OS, we're also promoting it quite a bit with links to where to go. Our link tree also has a link directly to the registration page. So wherever you go to look for it, you will find it and you'll be able to register and learn more, of course.
Absolutely.
So
I think it's also important that we are still looking for sponsors too.
Okay.
So if there are some businesses out there, downtown businesses, there's, again, on the website, there's different levels of sponsorship that they could provide to help us fund and organize this event. And I mean, Amy will talk about it later, what the funds that we're trying to raise go towards, but there are certainly sponsorship opportunities.
Okay.
I took a unique one, for me at Engel and Bokers, I took a full rink package. So,
oh, cool.
So they'll have my logo all the way around a board, like it would look like when you go to the attack game and you see the logos around the board. So
that's so cool. I didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah, so that's kind of the professional and that feel for these kids and all the players having this excitement. Okay, this is real. They've got rink boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So there's cool opportunities for some sponsorship if people are looking for that as well.
And are there different levels of sponsorship type things? So
there are.
Even a small business, that kind of stuff
Absolutely.
Can step up and.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And where can we learn, or where can businesses learn a little bit more about sponsorship?
Same thing on the webpage. If they go in there, there's a registration link and there's also a info about sponsorship link.
And can each individual team get a sponsor for themselves?
Sure.
Sure, they could.
If somebody's dad owns a home hardware or something like that, and that home hardware wants to step up and sponsor them.
Absolutely.
Is that an option?
So he would sponsor that team by providing their registration fee.
Okay.
And that would then get them the sponsorship into the game. It'd be tough to turn around jerseys right now. But
that might be
they may already have some, though.
Sure.
A lot of businesses have hockey jerseys or whatever for various events that they do anyway. So that would be a good way to do it as well.
I think that's very cool. Or, I mean, the business can just kind of post about their team and, let's see how they do and, go live on social media that day and get a lot of engagement and stuff. There's a lot of opportunity here for people to get involved.
Yeah.
So speaking about getting involved, not everybody has the physical ability to participate in hockey. Not everybody, myself, are able to play hockey without falling down embarrassingly. How can those people get involved?
Yeah, we have lots of different volunteer opportunities coming up. We're just sort of finalizing the day with James and his committee about what those volunteer opportunities look like. So the same website will also soon be populated with volunteer activities.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, lots of opportunities, and we're hoping to be in touch with the local high schools as well to see if some of their students would like to volunteer. It's a great day to come out and support your community in whatever way you can.
Absolutely. And I've been speaking with a couple different groups from the high schools, and those kids are so amazing. So I suspect many of them will just step up to be part of this because they're all just like nice kids now. Do bullies no longer exist?
I don't know.
Well, all right. No, that's incredible. And I'm glad that there are opportunities for people who don't necessarily want or can play hockey to get involved and be part of the excitement and part of the day. I mean, I myself, as an event coordinator and stuff like that, I really enjoy being there just for the energy and the experience and all that kind of stuff. So it's really great when people can just get involved. Can people outside of playing hockey or volunteering raise money? Is there an opportunity for them to raise money for this at all? Or make donations?
Absolutely. Again, if you go to that website, there's opportunity for you to sponsor or support a team of players if you know, or if you want to make a donation in support of Ball Hockey Celebration, absolutely you can do that too.
That's incredible. So, okay, we've got 6 or 7 rinks. 8th Street's going to be open. 10th Street is going to be open. 9th is going to be closed. What's happening on 9th? I know what's happening on 9th.
Oh, well, that's a good question for you then. Should we return that? Viveca, what's happening on 9th Street?
Well, let me tell you guys. No, that'll be where the registration is taking place. That'll kind of be the hub of everything. It's where people will go initially when they get there, or if they want more information, or if there's any sort of auctions. I believe that's where the washrooms are going to go as well.
Yes.
And a lot of the kind of the admin stuff will happen in that center area. So regardless if you're down by 10th or you're down by 8th, that's the center point. And that will be a really great congregating area. Also a great place to like meet up kind of midday and be like, where are we going for lunch? Let's go to Shanny's, let's go to Cacero's, let's go to Parkwood or any one of the amazing restaurants downtown. So I'm really excited to have that here. I'm really excited that you guys are here today. And when we get back from our break, we're going to talk a little bit more about you guys and how you're involved.
Great.
After this.
Get ready for the ultimate sports talk experience. Join us every week for the most in-depth analysis, heated debates, and special guests. We give you action off the ice and off the field with all the drama and all the fun. Don't miss out on the sports talk show that's taking the game to a whole new level. Get your game face on and join us on RTV Sports Wrap.
Hi, I'm Carol Merton. We All Belong, Voices of Lived Experiences is a Rogers TV program that tells about the struggles for survival for those who are marginalized and vulnerable in our community. Please join me for Voices of Lived Experiences on Rogers TV.
Hey, I'm Jay Crawford. And I'm Cedric Gano. And make sure you tune in on Attack Rap every week on Rogers TV to make sure you know what's going on with your Owen Sound Tech.
Hi, and welcome back to my River District. I'm sitting down with Amy McKinnon and what's your name again? James McGregor. Here representing Brightshores and the Brightshores Ball Hockey Celebration, as you can see on their beautiful jerseys. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for not leaving halfway through. That would have been really awkward.
Would have left you with a lot of dead space. To fill.
Tell me a little bit about yourselves, what you're doing here in Grey Bruce, and what brought you to be involved with the Owen Sound let me see this. Brightshores Health System, Owen Sound Foundation.
Sure, yeah. I've grown up in the area. I grew up in Amberley, actually, which a lot of people know on Highway 21. That's often where the highway's closed in the winter.
Sure.
So that's where I grew up. And I moved back here with my husband almost 7 years ago when the opportunity to join the then Owen Sound Hospital Foundation, now the Brightshores Health System Owen Sound Foundation, came up. I absolutely love my job. I love making an impact on local healthcare. I love working with others to help facilitate them making an impact on local healthcare.
I
So
love
it's
that.
been wonderful.
And so you're the CEO, Chief Executive Officer. I guess
Yes.
that's what that means. You guys have been busy this year.
We have been busy this year, yes. Launching this new ball hockey celebration presented by Bruce Power has certainly been a fun add-on to our regular work, but we always have lots of things going on in the Hospital Foundation. What many people in the public don't realize is the Ontario Ministry of Health, so the government, provides lots of money to help keep hospitals operating. Help making sure all the nurses and doctors and frontline staff are paid, that the lights are on. But we do rely on our community to help pay for the equipment and staff education and facilities improvements that are needed. So our community plays a vital role in keeping healthcare here, close to home, quality care. And the ball hockey celebration is one component of that.
Tell me a couple of the other events that you guys have had going on, like this year and late last year and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we have our golf tournament coming up as well. That comes up in the fall.
Okay.
So that's a fun day that we have coming up as well.
And where is that taking place?
It takes place at Legacy.
Okay.
It's
Great
actually
course.
in June.
In June. What did I say?
Fall.
Oh, the fall. Yeah, it's June. Sorry, the first Friday in June.
I mean, with the weather the way it is, it feels like we're midsummer right now anyways.
Yeah, no, it's about a month after the ball hockey celebration. Thank you.
Great, no problem.
That gets picked up, put away.
Yeah.
You've got a couple weeks to get your head around the hockey or the golf tournament.
Exactly.
And then all the funds. What are the funds going to? Like, are the funds from the celebration going to a piece of equipment specifically right now? Because I know there was a whole MRI campaign.
Well, that was huge
while
last
ago.
year, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
For the hospital foundation to be able to add another MRI machine for healthcare in our area was, for me, as just a citizen, was massive.
Yeah, we're really the only hospital of our size in Ontario that has 2 MRIs supporting our community. It's wonderful.
Yeah. So do we know where these funds are going? Are they just kind of going to, like, not just kind of going, but are they going to just a reserve to put towards various equipment as they're required?
Yeah, so we call it the highest priorities fund. And so this way, when we give the money over to Brightshores, when we make a transfer, it allows Brightshores to use the money where it's needed the most at the time. So it sort of gives them the most flexibility. And all our events do that. So it's wonderful.
That's incredible, because if a CT scanner goes down, that needs to get fixed.
Might be high
Yes.
priority.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and somebody's working on that machine 24 hours a day.
Correct.
It's wild. I had
Yeah.
to go in for an appointment at 10 p.m. I was, pardon?
Yeah. Yeah. Now that we have 2 MRIs, I believe they're not running 24 hours right now, but the CT runs frequently.
Yeah.
Yes, runs a lot.
That's wild. And so we need these things to make sure that we're all safe and healthy and able to get up and go play hockey.
That's right.
Exactly.
On May the 4th.
Right.
May the 4th, yeah.
In the River District.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we want those services here in our community, right? We don't
Absolutely.
want to be driving to London or Barrie or Kitchener. We deserve these services right here in our community.
Yeah, and the cancer care at the Owen Sound Hospital is incredible. And I mean, the Emerge works pretty well for an Emerge.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, we're pretty lucky.
And we have amazing staff. Amazing
Oh my
frontline
goodness,
staff.
yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have many stories about those. But anyways, James, how did you
Yes.
come to be involved in this?
So
I guess coming to be involved, the past few years I've helped out with the golf tournament,
Okay.
hence why I knew the date.
Sure.
So embarrassing.
Well, maybe we'll edit that out for you. So this came about. Chris approached me and a few others who are kind of, I guess, leaders within our community in hockey. There's certainly a women's hockey representative, myself for Owen Sound minor hockey. So kind of came to us and said, you guys are the leaders. Can you help facilitate a ball hockey tournament? And let's try to get an inaugural one off. And then grow from there. So for me, that's on the surface how I became involved, but through my business, I'm a heavy participant and donator to the Hospital Foundation. It's very near and dear to me. Both my parents worked at the Owen Sound Hospital when I was growing up. I know the importance of it to our community. So I am proud that I do put a lot of effort and energy, whether it be donation-wise or time-wise, into the Hospital Foundation.
Great. And so on your spare time, you're also a realtor.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And my non-volunteer time. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I could say the same, honestly. It's mostly volunteer. Sometimes I work.
Yeah.
Don't show this to my boss.
But you need a raise.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Always. So right now, what is your portion of, like, what are you focused on specifically for bringing the ball hockey celebration together?
Yeah, so really, Chris Doyle, who's with the foundation, he's the leader, and we're just trying to help facilitate him. So right now, we are in a big push for teams. That will really, really help, because we'd like as much participation as we can. And I know it's new, and kind of for a lot of people too, the hockey season's just wrapping up.
Sure.
And we're, people are thinking about summer, but we got one more kick at the can to have a fun hockey event. So we are looking for teams, would be teams and sponsors for the big thing. I mean, we're very, very grateful for Bruce Power, who stepped up like right off the hop and said, we'll absolutely be your presenting sponsor, because they are a huge contributor to Gray and Bruce.
Absolutely. And this is a main focus for them too, is, I mean, first of all, they've got so much stake in like the isotopes and things. So it's a direct connection going to the Hospital Foundation and Bruce Power, and they love community events. They love to support community and kids and developing and all that kind of stuff, which is really lovely to see. And I'm really glad that they're on board to help facilitate this as well.
Yeah.
Are there any other details that you guys want to share with the audience in terms of like how the day is going to go, how they're going to see this happen? Are there schedules coming out earlier? What's happening that way?
That way, again, because it's our first year, so we do have the organizing committee that brings the boards and everything. They really drive the back end of how the day's set up, how the scheduling's done, because they go all over Canada and run these events.
Okay.
So once we give them our teams, then they fairly quickly, systematically put out the schedule that will be of the day.
Oh, okay. And so everybody will know in advance when they're playing, where they're playing, all the rinks. Are all the rinks going to be well marked? I assume they will.
They will be, and hopefully, again,
I'll probably make a map.
Sponsorship. Hopefully, they will be called rink by a sponsor's name. So,
okay.
If, like if the River District wanted a rink, the River District rink, go to that one.
No pressure.
Yeah. No, but so the rinks will be well marked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they will have rink boards regardless, so you'll kind of know. I'm sure there'll be a map involved. I'm sure I will probably just do it.
I'm sure you will, yeah.
I might have a couple of maps of previous events that might come in handy for this. So everybody will know. It's not like going to be a show up, get lost kind of thing. You'll know where you're going. We will also share where to park.
Yes.
There's tons of parking in the municipal lots. For example, City Hall, behind there is actually a municipal lot.
Yep.
There's space by the farmer's market, although the farmer's market will be happening that day. So
it will be.
It'll be a great
busy
place to kind of go by and pick up a few local goods and then continue to shop in the River District.
But there's also parking, a little bit of a further walk down by the visitor center.
Yes, there's tons of parking down there. There's parking behind Gray Fair. There's 2 lots there, one bigger, one smaller. There's the street parking kind of as you come in on First Avenue East with the Tim Hortons.
Yep.
There's tons of parking that way, mirrored on the other side. And the huge lots between by Scotiabank.
Yes,
back there. Between Carney's Lane, so behind the Rexall, that whole space. By Casero, if you want to make a reservation for lunch. So there is no hardship on parking, so you don't have to worry about it. And of course, we always encourage people to walk down or bike down. There's lots of bike lockups behind City Hall. There's a whole overhang thing, so you can lock up your bikes.
Yep.
But it's going to be a huge, fun, massive day. We should talk about the street closures. I don't know if you guys know all the details about the street closures.
I would leave that to your expertise.
No,
We know they start on Friday.
yes, they'll be starting on Friday midday, which is something really important to take into consideration. It is 2-hour parking on 2nd Avenue East, so it'll close probably around noon, and the setup will start probably around 2 o'clock. So that'll be really important. But the shops are still open, so park in those municipal lots, come down, shop, do whatever you're doing. You just won't be able to park on 2nd Avenue.
Right. The convenient parking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all of it's really convenient. It's like 20 steps away.
Well,
We're
yes,
pretty.
it is.
We all figure it out for the,
Yeah.
the Santa Claus parade, right?
You're right.
Absolutely.
So it's not a new concept, I don't think. But yes, so those will start being closed around noon on the Friday, so May 3rd, and they will open up approximately at noon on May 5th.
Sunday.
By the
Yes.
Sunday, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So everything, I know that they really hope to have everything set up by Friday so they can get an early start. We've spoken with police and fire on safety and fire protocols and all that kind of stuff. So nobody in the community needs to be worried about that. We've taken
That's
all of
right.
that into consideration.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be worried. The rink boards at the end do come off. So anybody who's concerned of should a fire come to be, that fire can still have full access and it's not a problem. Yeah, that's a lot of information.
You just bombarded people with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So we've got about 2 minutes left, and I want to hear from you guys as being locals. Why do you, as locals, love it here?
Sure. Amy, you want to go?
Sure. I mean, I love it here. I love
Put you on the spot again.
Yeah. The golf tournament is in June.
Don't let your boss see that.
Put it on your hand.
I love it here because I think we have some amenities from the city, lots of places to eat, lots of grocery stores, as well as being close to all the outdoor amenities that we all love and appreciate for living in this area. It's amazing. Go for a hike. Love swimming in Lake Huron and Georgian Bay in the summer.
Georgian Bay's a little bit colder.
It is colder, but that's part of the adventure and part of the fun.
Not a big sports person, so swimming's off the list too.
Oh, jeez.
I'll get in a boat. I'll go fishing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a sport.
I'll be on top of the water.
Yeah. Just not in it.
Not in the water. And yourself, James? How do you?
Yeah,
as a
for
local?
me, I love being here because of the community itself. And I mean, Amy touched on it, but the ability to that we have a lot of the amenities that you want for me with a young family, the opportunities for my kids, they're all there, but it's all there within a small, tight community that's very community focused. You feel included, and there's no lack of opportunity for things to do, which I think is great. It's kind of the best of both worlds. There's a lifestyle aspect to it, which we certainly take advantage of and enjoy.
Absolutely. So I want to thank you both. You will both get your, if you don't mind passing that down to James.
Sure.
You get your beautiful Locals Love It Here badge of honor. So please wear those with
nice.
pride.
May the 4th, I'll be wearing this.
That's right. And may the 4th be with you.
That's right.
That's everything for today. Thank you so much. Check out the Brightshores Ball Hockey Celebration online. Get your teams in now. If you can't, make a donation or offer to volunteer for the day. Check it all out on
BrightshoresFoundation.ca.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank
See
you.
later.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Blast you.
Hi, can I take your order? Hello?
Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question?
Let me guess. One driving high combo